So today we will learn Java 8. So in Java 8 we have lambda expressions. So old code when before Java 8 when we run, it looked like runnable r equals to new runnable override public void run system.out.println hello. And it's a big code like this. And after the Java 8 and lambda expression, we can rewrite it as runnable r system.out.println hello. In this one line we will we explain all this code. So lambda expression is used as in this symbol, so it works like this. So we can also use it like that a b, and a is a variable and b is a variable, and we can give the sum of a plus b with the help of using lambda expression. So we can use lambda expression in our code like this. So we can say a lambda is basically a short way of writing an implementation of the functional interface. So this is the functional interface. Because runnable we have only one abstract method, that is run. So in this, how we can write it in one line in a shorter way. So lambda is basically a shorter way of writing an implementation of a functional interface. Second is Stream API. It is a feature introduced in Java 8 that let us process collection of data in a clean functional way. Stream API is basically a pipeline for processing collection data in Java 8. Whatever we have collection data in Java 8, we can process it through the Stream API. So how we can do this? This like list of numbers we have arrays as list 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So without a stream, what we can do? We have list, we will make the list and we will n modulo 2 equals to 0 and results. So we have this much of process without a stream. And with a stream, how we can write list of integer results number dot stream dot filter. We make the help of filter used and dot collection and that collector dot to list. So in this simple line of code, we have just calculated the output. So with this stream, it is very easy to write this complex code in one line. So it's like that. So collection, which we can process into stream, then filter, map, and sort it, then we can collect. This is the whole process of stream API, how it works. When we have collection, then we stream it. We will make use of dot stream, then we filter it, then we map it, then we sort it, then we collect. So it's a process, natural flow of stream API. So intermediate streams are having two operations. First is intermediate operation. Intermediate operation are those which return another stream, like filter. Filter will make the another stream, select element based on a condition. On some condition, it will filter it out. Then map. Map is used to when we want to transform data. So then we have sorted, then we have distinct and limit. These are all the functions, these are all the operators which return another stream in a stream API. Then we have terminal operation, that is which finish the streams, which is like give us a one output. So which we have collect, for each, count, reduce, find first. So reduce is used to combine multiple values into one. So a functional interface, now we have the functional interface. So what is the functional interface in Java 8? Functional interface is those interface which is in the one abstract method. So one abstract method, and we will mark it as an @function interface. We do have interfaces before as well, which is having only one abstract method, but we named as function interface. We named it as function interface in Java 8. So interface calculator like int add int a b. This is the abstract method. This is the interface. So it is function interface, only one abstract method. So we can also write it as in with lambda expression in Java 8, like calculator C. This is the interface A, B, A plus B. So this is the one line, in simple line, we can write it with the help using of lambdas in Java 8. And then we have the system.out.println c.add. We have made use of the method, and then 10 plus 20, that is 30, which is the same thing. It is working here. So if we system.out.println c, we write it, it will also give us 30. So common built-in functional interface in Java it is predicate, which takes one argument and that it returns boolean. Then function, it takes two arguments, then it takes d and return, sorry, function, it takes d and return r. And consumer, it takes d and return nothing, it returns nothing. And then supplier, it takes nothing and return t. So these are also example of functional interfaces here. Then predicate, we have x is such that x is greater than 10. Okay, this is the example. So system.out p.test is 20. Then we have optional classes. Optional class is what Java 8 introduced optional to help deal with null value and reduce null pointer exception. Old code we have string name user.get. Old code is like that. And if name doesn't equal to null, then system.output.println null name. So in old code, what we do like we take the string, then we check it, it's not null, then we print it out. But in new code, what we do with the help of optional after Java, what we can do, optional string name. We take name as an optional, and then optional dot off label, then user dot get name. If we have taken the off label of optional class method, and then we write. Then if then we say name if present system dot out dot println. If name is present, then it will print. So common methods of optional classes: optional dot off nullable, optional dot empty to check it is empty or not, if present, or else get, or else throw. We will cover these later on. Now we have this fast tutorial, so we can cover me small concepts here. So example, optional of nullable user dot get name or else unknown. So if it is of nullable, if it is null, then we will no if this is optional dot off nullable user dot get. So we can say this: if it's not null, then it will give the this value, and if it is null, then it will give the unknown. So then fifth one, default to static method in interface. Interface could have abstract methods but couldn't provide a normal method implementation. So interface vehicle and default void start system.out.vehicle started. Now implementing classes automatically get this method. So class car implement vehicle, class car, new car dot start. Static methods in interface. So we have default methods, we have static methods in interface, that is in Java 8. Interface calculator static add a plus int a int b return a plus b. So static here. So static method and interface are introduced in Java 8. Earlier we can't write like this, but now we can write. So call calculator at 10, 20. So this is also calling that static method called calculator is directly calling the static method without creating the object. So then we have new date and time API, date and calendar. So in Java 8, date time API is generally immutable and thread safe. So we can use with the classes which are thread safe. So Java 8 introduced Java time package with immutable and thread safe classes like local date, local time date, zone, instant, period, and duration, which make date time handling much more cleaner and less error prone. So these are immutable and these are the thread safe in from Java 8. So we can make use of this API for this for calculating this local date time, zone date time, instant, period, and duration. So local date is equal to local date dot now system dot out dot print. It will print the current date. So the seventh one is method reference. Method reference provide a shorter way to write certain lambdas. Certain lambdas we can write a much cleaner way through method reference like this: name dot for each name system dot out dot println. So we can say name dot for each system dot out dot println only like this. So it will print the name. Class name static method. Object instance method. Class name instance method. Class name new. So this is the class name and this is the object like that. And for your interface, this is the method. Sorry, the method. And for the interviews, we have I would especially prepare these Java 8 interview questions. So these are few of the questions which you can prepare for Java 8 interview. Lambdas versus anonymous class. What is functional interface? Predicate versus function versus consumers versus suppliers. Map versus flat map. Filter versus map. Intermediate versus terminal operation, as I already told. Find first and find any, or else got. Reduce and collect sequential and parallel streams. Why are stream lazy? Can we reuse a stream? Differences between Java 8 map and flat map. This is already here, map and flat map. So we have these questions as well, which are very common in Java 8 interview. So we will cover this on later on. Today we covered this Java 8